Hey guys, it's Carlessa here with another video on Contently Living. And as you can see, we just got back from a trip and it's always nice to get away for a few days and relax, but you guys all know what is waiting for us when we get back home. So in this video, I'm going to be resetting my house and putting everything back that we took with us. And I do always like to leave the house clean when I go out of town and tackle it as soon as I get home. The mess that we made when we got back, but because I was so tired when we got back, I just decided to save everything for the next day. So here we are doing all of the unpacking, the laundry, putting bags, shoes away. Of course, the kids decided to mess up their room the night that we got back, so I'll be cleaning that area as well. So like I said before, we just got back from a trip and it was not necessarily a vacation. It was a conference that we went to that we go to every year. And it's a group of ministries and organizations that are doing good work around the world. And they get together to share their experiences and their stories, and you just kind of network with them. And if you want to donate, you can donate, but it's really, really empowering and uplifting, and as you guys know, or some of you guys know, that on my channel, I like to talk about things that are going on in our life, things that we can all kind of relate to. And so with this conference, I really enjoyed it because it showed me how many people are really dedicating all of their life, their resources, their energy into helping other people around the world, and it makes me look back on my life and think, what have I done to help other people? What am I doing every day in my little part of the world to make it a better place? And so just listening to these stories and how people are really doing everything that they can to make where they are a better place and to help others, it really just made me want to do the same thing. And that doesn't mean that we have to go out and live halfway across the world and go to a third world country and help out there. No, there's always somebody in need that's literally an arm stretch away. I want to encourage all of us to go out and to do something to help someone else who needs it. And I actually heard a quote years ago that's kind of stuck with me, and it's like, if you're feeling kind of bummed out about your situation, go and do something nice for somebody who has less than you. And that will do two things. It will give you a heart full of joy and fulfillment, and it will also make you feel better about your situation. So showing somebody that you don't know, a complete and total stranger, just kindness, or saying something nice when you realize somebody is having a bad day, or just going that extra mile for someone, that can really make a huge impact and a difference. And by all means, if you think that you are called to go and be a missionary or do something far away, that is awesome too. But there are so many things that we could do right here in our own city and our own state that could be so beneficial to those around us. So we had just had lunch just a little bit before this, and I just wanted to go ahead and get those dishes cleaned up so that when I'm ready to make dinner tonight, the kitchen is clean and I don't have to worry about a sink full of dishes from before. Even though it's nice to get away and have a little bit of a break from the ordinary, I'm always ready to come back home and I think for me, about 5 days is max. Like, I am ready to be back home after about 5 days. We left on Thursday afternoon and we came back Sunday night. But so it was a good amount of time for me. But 5 days, I'm ready to come back home. I love being home and just sleeping in my own bed and just having all the things that I know that I need. Comment down below how many days is max for you and what was the longest vacation that you went on. I'd love to hear about it. Now, this is the office that I just deep cleaned a few weeks ago. I have a video on that on my channel, so you guys want to go and check it out because the transformation is insane and it looks 1,000 times better than it did before. But this space really is not that messy. I just have to go in and just put some things back that weren't in its place. So I'm just kind of doing that, and it literally took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get done. Even though this room doesn't get really messy in terms of things being all over the place, but it does get pretty dirty as far as the carpet because this is where the kids do school and crafts and things like that. So little random pieces of paper or things that they are working on ends up on the floor and the carpet. So I do have to vacuum it pretty regularly. But other than that, this room has been able to stay fairly nice and neat. Now, of course, their room was perfectly clean before we left. I had them clean it, but now I decided that I wanted to clean it myself, to go through and get some of that trash and stuff out and make sure there are no broken toys or anything that I need to give away that needs to come out of there. So they were playing outside, and I wanted to completely take advantage of this time while I could work without them stopping me and saying, "No, mommy, I want to keep this," or "Mommy, no, I think that I'm going to put this in my drawer and I'm going to play with it later." So that way I could just go in there and do what I needed to do without being interrupted and have it all done and ready when they come inside. Do you guys ever just think while you're cleaning, like, man, I just did this like a couple of days ago. I just picked this up or washed this or wiped this down and it's back dirty again. Like, I never even did it. Like, that goes through my mind so much. And especially with kids in the house, you can't help but do the same things over and over and over again. And of course, as they get older, it is becoming a little bit easier for me. You know, they're able to clean up behind themselves and it actually be fairly clean. But we still have a long way to go. But the other night, I want to share with you guys, my son cleaned the kitchen completely and totally by himself. Like, I was in the back with my daughter. I think I was washing her hair, you know, and that takes a while. Girl moms, you guys know, washing hair is not fun and it takes a long time, a lot of times. But while I was doing that, we had just finished dinner, but he cleaned the whole kitchen by himself. I mean, he washed all the dishes. He put all the food away, everything that was on the table. He wiped down the counters. He wiped down on the table. He swept the floor. And I was just very, very impressed because there was very little that I had to go back and do behind him. So it just showed me like, wow, you are really capable of doing more than what I think that you can. But comment down below, like, what are some of the things that your kids can do that you didn't think that they could do? And what are some of the areas in your home that you feel like you are constantly cleaning? I know I'm not by myself. I know that we are all in this together. We are all in the same boat. But comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories. So guys, this is actually the next morning. I went ahead and went to bed the night before because I was tired and I didn't want to stay up late cleaning my room. I was like, you know, I work better when the sun is out, when it's bright, like it is this morning. So I wanted to go ahead and finish it when I was fresh. And then that way I didn't have to stay up late and be tired the next day. So now I can begin on some of the laundry that needed to be done, the stuff that I washed for the trip. And before I left, I actually had some laundry that just needed to be folded. It was already clean, but it was in a basket, just politely waiting for me when I got back. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to get some of this laundry done. It was a lot, and I did most of it off camera, but at least now I'm starting the week with some clothes that are already put away, and it just feels a lot better when I can go into the drawers and I have everything and I'm not trying to wash everything in 1 or 2 days. So now I'm just hanging things back up in the closet that I used on the trip, just kind of organizing. And if you guys have not seen my last video, my closet makeover, you guys are going to want to go to my channel and check that one out as well, because it was a pretty good transformation too. And I would love for you guys to see it, just to see where it came from, because it looked absolutely nothing like this. So after this video, head on over to my channel to check out the closet transformation video as well. And of course, those of you who know me know I have to light some candles to make it smell good in the room. It's just that little cherry on top for me. So even though I did clean before we left, I was not able to vacuum and sweep my floors really well. I swept the kitchen, but I want to make sure that I went ahead and swept my bathroom and my closet, just so that everything is nice and clean and ready for us to begin our new week. And now I'm so glad that I went ahead and got it all done, because it's like we never even left. Everything is back where it needs to go, and we don't have to fumble through suitcases to try and get the things that we need throughout the week. And also all the laundry is done and folded and put away, and we can get started on our week. This is a wrap for this video, guys. I'm so glad that you guys stopped by to watch. If you guys are not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I have a lot more coming your way, and I would love for you guys to join the journey. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.